Well, YouTube audience, we're back, but you wouldn't know it if you weren't here last week, because our last week's chapter review, chapter 98, not 99, that's this one, of Chainsaw Man is no longer on the channel. We got copyright struck, and also I'm sick. That's why I sound weird, YouTube audience. Catch up. We got striked. We can't scroll through Chainsaw Man chapters. Shonen Jump will fuck us. I got a legitimate strike too, so it's 90 days and it goes away. But if I get 2 more, we're fucked. So hopefully, if I just have like these 6 images or so up, we'll avoid getting fucked. I already lost 1 channel to these fucking idiots. I don't want to lose another one. So no more scrolling. I have this over here. If I have to put something on the screen while I check something or something, I imagine we won't have to do that. Oh yeah, we have this up. Look, where did it go? 3 weeks ago, Villain Saga, there was a video more recent than that, right? Apparently, according to YouTube, not enough. I'm pretty sure everybody that wanted to see that video had seen it. If you're looking back in this in a historical perspective, I guess that's tragic. You don't get to hear my immediate chapter 98 thoughts. It was very good. We all love Mikata, or is it the T at the end or the K at the end? Who cares? War Girl, she's pretty fucking sweet. And that's where we pick up in this chapter. So here we are, chapter 99, 2 birds. You're gonna deal with the fucking coffin too. 2 birds. When you hear 2 birds, you're obviously thinking 2 birds and 1 stone. I don't think that's really what the title refers to. Obviously, there's 2 sides to Makita or Makita. No, I did ta at the end both times. Mitaka. I can't remember what the fuck her name is. She's got 2 sides here, War Devil side and her actual side. That's probably what it's about, and I haven't thought about it too hard, so I could be wrong. There's basically 3 big events in this chapter, right? We get recouping with Mikata? Mitaka. Chat is telling me. Mitaka. If you say it enough times, you'll remember it. Ka at the end. Mitaka. We pick up back with her. No Denji. Still not in this chapter, though. There are more references to him than there were last time. I mean, that might not be true, actually. We did get confirmation that Denji is going to this fucking school. We haven't seen him yet, but I'm sure maybe it'll be chapter 5 or chapter 10. We'll see him. I wonder if he takes back over protagonist Judy's when he re-arrives, or if we stay with Mitaka. I don't really have a preference here. We'll have to see. But the first event is her waking up and talking with the War Devil for the first time. Them sort of, we get their dynamic, how literally it will play out, and their personalities clashing, and the situation Mitaka is in here. She's sort of got to do what she's told, but she's also being given some autonomy. Then we get the Chainsaw Man reveal, and then we get our first interactions with Octopus Boy. We were all counting down the seconds until he shows up. He did. And then at the end, we have the deal being struck between the 2, and then gross. And then and then on the War Devil's orders, Mitaka has been ordered to join the Devil Hunting Club, which we have at our local high school here in Chainsaw Man World, because of course, and we get a preview to what might be our well, I guess we already know Octopus Boy, so another member of our reoccurring cast. Though a lot of the characters we did meet at the beginning of Chainsaw Man did die pretty quickly. This girl has a design though, and she's very cute already. Nice to meet you, partners. She's going to be around for a while, I think. She's got glasses. Most there's not that much to really talk about in the specifics in terms of this chapter. Those are kind of the things to go over, and I just went over them really briefly. Obviously, we can go over certain things in more details. That's what we should be doing. But I'll check on chat first. The chat is discussing which Chainsaw Man girl OnlyFans would do the best. I don't think showing full pages is a good idea after that strike. I mean, singular pages, I'm pretty sure you can get away with anything if it's just a still. But anyway, we'll have 2 strikes if this one gets strike 2, and then the next time we'll do something different. Anyway, guess she's our protagonist for at least now anyway. Yes. Asa Mitika. I think Asa is her first name. I guess? Yeah, probably. Knowing Fujimoto, I could definitely see him making Denji the antagonist. That could be interesting. I don't know. How could you hate Denji? He's our boy. Not my boy Denji, he's a goodie. Do you think the War Devil turning humans into weapons specifically means they'll become weapon humans, aka hybrids? I don't remember the Chainsaw Man lore enough to remember what a hybrid is versus a devil, something or a something or other. The chick with the glasses looks like it's somebody. I know who Sniper Gang is talking about. I don't watch anime. Yeah, it might be his sister or something. Oh, it's a Chainsaw Man character. Suddenly I care. Kusa Kabi. They can come up with anybody. Do I remember this dude? Oh no, there's another one of these in that other show. Now, am I bad if I don't remember a fucking thing about this fella? Devil Hunter. When Makima finds out Denji's existence is revealed in the media, assassins countries continue to kill him. Makima orders us ones to get to the... They do look kind of similar. I guess they both got glasses. They're both presumably blonde. But that's a bloke that might be related to this girl. We'll talk about that in a second, actually. I was going to talk about how cute she is, where she's nervous because she's around sexy Octopus Boy, but we'll talk about that more in a second. We got some hardcore fans in here. Hybrid is what Denji, Race, and Squishy, etc. is. I don't know. And that's not what Octopus Boy is, right? He's just made a contract with the devil where he can use octopus powers. He retired, if I remember right. He kills some dolls with the Stone Devil, even uses his blood to draw a circle to activate it once. I feel like I remember the blood circle. Not the... Not the bloke, though. Is there much else to this... Who the fuck is following me? Official... Mr. Coffee, that's a name, is now following. You should be following too, YouTube audience. I don't know if there's anything more specific in the in this first scene. She can't literally touch her. She's a hallucination. We go over that. We talk about how she could kill Mitaka at any time. She's kind of ruthless but likable in the same way. Obviously, we're going to grow to like the War Devil here. If you don't like her already. She's still doing her cool, like, angular? Sharp posing? How would you describe her posing? Like she is in the last page of the last chapter. The way she's sitting on her not her palm, it's the opposite of the palm. The other side of the arm. I guess just the top of the hand here. It's cute stuff. She found a button or something that's connected to the school, and Chainsaw Man is at the school incognito. This isn't Denji right here, is it? But this was obviously the speculation last chapter. We saw that we were in a high school. Obviously, the big meme is Denji wanted to go to high school. It would make sense that this is the same high school. But because Denji wasn't in the first chapter, I think it led some of us to believe that, okay, maybe it's just a different high school. But indeed, nope, it is this high school. And then she's talking to herself, having an argument. I guess it's technically not herself, but it's kind of herself, the War Devil. And Octopus Boy, he's a great lad. Just all-around nice bloke. Checks in on her, and it's a cute little interaction. The War Devil ends up taking over and trying to get, like, she immediately demands, do you know if Chainsaw Man is here? And Octopus Boy goes, he says that he had heard that rumor. Obviously, we know he's lying. Him and Denji are best friends. They're doing bro fists and things like that, as we all imagined they would. Though we technically haven't seen it yet. He rejects the cute girl here, because let's be honest, Octopus Boy, he's got girls by the truckload. But the important thing here, and it's kind of teased in this last panel too, is that we probably are going to get some sort of developing romance here. Now, I'm undecided Chainsaw Man Part 1 had a lot of characters that died. The characters constantly died. Octopus Boy could have fit into the mold of characters that could have very easily just died in Part 1. Like, Beam died, even though he was kind of an important character. In the end, Power and Aki and Makima and fucking everybody ended up dying. I don't see... There's obviously a difference, right? There's long-term characters that die, and then there are a bunch of short-term ones that died. The Angel Devil bloke, I guess, is somewhere in the middle there. Octopus Boy seems to be setting up now that he is beyond a short-term character here, and he'll probably be in it for the long term, at least with this high school arc. Same with, obviously, our War Devil girl, Mitaka. But obviously, there's going to be a bunch of wacky comedy here with the War Devil jumping in and then disappearing. This dynamic has happened a million times, I feel like I've seen this exact thing before, but it was probably a dude asking to be the boyfriend, to be the girlfriend. Dudes asking to be the girlfriend, for them to be the girlfriend. I can't put my finger on it exactly. I'm trying to think of things I've seen where there's like a possession thing going on. In Yu-Gi-Oh! That happens a bunch. Obviously, these Millennium fucking items are taking over everybody out here. But I don't remember anything like that where Yami Yuki comes in and be's a chat and then leaves little Yuki in an awkward situation. What other manga and shit have I seen, Chad? I'm sure you'll know more than me. But again, with her weird angular posing and shit, it's fucking sick. I like it a lot. We also haven't seen Mikata? I forget. She's more fleshed out to be, because obviously she's very cynical, and that's what sort of makes her likable in the first chapter. Her being like just awkward and everything is kind of new to this chapter, in this page. The War Devil obviously wants to try and use a bunch of horny blokes. Octopus Boy, of course, is immune to this because he's a big boy. But this is interesting to see what she means by this and how she'll actualize it. I think the joke here is also that she's going to be wholly unsuccessful, and it's sort of like it sort of plays into this gimmick I'm talking about of like the evil, like there's two parts of the main character. There's the normal part inside of them and the evil megalomaniacal spirit inside of them, and the spirit tries to fuck things up and take over the world, but it's kind of funny how like ineffective she is, and it just usually ends up in awkward situations. Though I think she will have some, it's not all going to be played for comedy. She probably will have some effect eventually. Got 3 blackbirds here, as she says, as she lays down the track of where we will be going potentially with if we beat Chainsaw Man, I'll return your body. I trust you'll cooperate. Now, this is obviously to settle in Mikata or whatever the fuck her name is. Her motivation here, obviously this is never going to happen because our boy Denji is going to survive. He is Chainsaw Man. The series is called Chainsaw Man. But obviously this motivation is going to change. There's either two ways. She's going to die, maybe saving Chainsaw Man because she's going to grow to like Denji, or she's going to win over the War Devil, and they're both going to grow to like Denji. And that'll be how we resolve this arc eventually. She agrees to help. What's chat thinking? Are they saying anything about this shit? Where the fuck were we up to in chat? Kill some dolls. Official Mr. Coffee has a eye thing with a cross through it as his fucking next to his name here in Twitch chat. He says, finally a weeb. Uh-oh. Better not be talking about me. Like me? Uh-oh. Not me. Yeah, against Santa, Sniper Gang is saying. Talking about the bloke from earlier who sister this might be. I'm very glad Mitaka is still there. Thought she was all gone after the last chapter. Miller was crazy talk with that. We don't spend the whole first chapter establishing a character just to kill him off. We gotta get some mileage out of this. Bro, just imagine how insanely powerful the Death Devil is. It's going to be top of the verse. Nah, man. We got the Darkness Devil out here. He's got astronauts and shit. He's fucking everybody up. Yeah, probably the antagonist of part 4 or something. We're giving a lot of parts away of Chainsaw Man here. Pretty interesting that Mitaka was terrified of going in when she learnt Chainsaw Man attended. I wonder what Denji did to her. There was some hesitation there when she did learn that. I really haven't thought about that. I really think Yoshida doesn't give a shit about romance. He might be the good boy asexual, right? I feel like it's not going to become an actual romance, but there will be a moment before somebody dies or somebody's nearly dies and they protect each other or something at the end. And it might be a friendship resolution, but there's going to be the moment where he says, "You're all right, Devilman girl, War Devil girl," and she'll blush or something. But he obviously seems disinterested. But I feel like I've seen that joke in rom-coms a million times, where like, I've seen like 3 rom-com animes. What am I talking about? I just said animes. But I feel like I've seen that joke where somebody walks away and says not interested out of the party. And they always end up being interested. Like, that's part of the thing. You say, like, to set the expectation, not interested, to win them over eventually or whatever. But anyway, 13 Reasons Why was Silopil responding to me when I was talking about the possession thing. I don't know, I've never seen 13 Reasons Why. I don't know, I've skipped down a bunch of things. I think it's because she didn't want her face her class after killing Bucky about not wanting to go in. Yeah, that does look more true. Okay. Well, it's similar to how Mikuma needs to believe she's stronger than somebody before she can control them. Is that a thing? Here the condition is... oh, that's Makima. I didn't even remember that. I know, it's the M names again. Minty's in chat here. Here the condition is that they need to belong to the War Devil. Yeah, that'll be the weakness they use to kill her at the end. Do we think Octoboy knows Mikuma has a devil inside her? Probably, right? There's no way the Darkness Devil is stronger than the Death Devil. Are people scared of death? Like, death is so abstract. I feel like it's like darkness or heights or something, but I don't know how you make the Heights Devil. I feel like those are the 2 most common ones. But we did a whole thing on this last time where we read about the 5 fears or some shit. Who knows? But anyway, I think she hesitated because she doesn't want to see her classmates after what happened to Bucky. Are people scared of death? Death ain't scary at all. Bring it on. Maybe that's just me. Don't put me on the roof of a building. Now that's some scary shit. Give me an injection and kill me? Whatever. I don't have to worry about it. I'll be dead. Dying is scary. Getting like stabbed or something, that could hurt. Anyway, what else do we want to say about this last bit here? Are there any other characters? There's like a long-haired girl that I remember noticing. She had like black hair. She looked like she was a character design. The dude with the tie around his head, I think he had a tie around his head. He could also be impressive. Oh, it seems like a bunch of the classmates don't know that Octopus Boy is like super strong and like a god, and like he should have some. He was working for the agency thing, right? He should have some credit, but he's here doing a tryout. So they might be onto the War Devil here, and they might be tracking her or something, and that's why he's with her in the audition here. I can see the next chapter opening. We've got Glasses Girl talking her head off or something. She'll be given all her personality for her introduction as these two like walk behind her. Girl here will be very awkward, and Octopus Boy will just be stoically walking. And they'll have to save Glasses Girl or something. Write that down in predictions. That's how I see it going. just cause Kyle depressed. Just because Kyle depressed, Fujimoto can pull off some abstract devils. I definitely believe so. My biggest fear is heights, though. Where's the woman devil? Fear of women? That would be funny. I want a chapter of Octopus Boy fucking the war devil. True. Man's landed a hit on... I don't even know how to say her name. But I remember her. I think they'll get it done. Nice. Pretty messed up they allow and encourage kids to go out and kill devils. Nah, it's based. We got a we live in a devil man world, alright? We gotta go out and kill them in high school. Fuck it. I've been watching Harry Potter. They be doing some crazy shit in school. Just like in my favorite anime series, Chainsaw Man. I feel like I would have more to talk about if I was scrolling, huh? But I can't scroll, because then we get copyright struck. I feel like there was other stuff. Chad, am I missing anything that we should be talking about? Tell me about specific moments you like, and I'll recall them and then comment on them. Because I do feel like there was more in this final scene that I'm just not forgetting, because I can't scroll through it, goddammit. And I only read through this thing once last night. Can you believe we're getting this every week, chat? More Chainsaw Man. This thing was like 26 chapters, or pages rather, or something. That was crazy. Outside of predictions like that, like, I don't know, they could get into a scuffle and Denji could jump down and save them. Though I feel like we've got a short-term little thing here where, like, for the next 2 or 3 chapters, we'll be with our group here doing some hunting or something. So it'll leave us more time to bide our time more until Denji shows up, until we have to be shown Denji. We got 10 viewers. I don't know what else to say. God damn it. I'm joking. Chapter 100 next week, there's going to be a special occasion. That is true. I see the next chapter being a very straightforward one, though. Just about them on patrol. Though Denji coming back, I guess, could be a big chapter 100 thing. I don't know what they could do. Honestly, I can't think of anything. It makes sense since he's good at fighting and killing, and he likes to fight strong people. They're a perfect match for each other. Who are we talking about here? Denji and Octopus Boy? Who's the next Part 1 character to show up? Kobeni. Kishibe. Is Kishibe the old dude? God damn it. Just give me an image. It is. Oh, what does he look like young again? Oh yeah, I remember now. He dyed his hair. I feel like they'll all come back eventually. I forgot all about Kobeni and her fucking overrated ass. She will have to show up at some point, huh? She's high school age too. Oh no. Did she even have any powers? She had like a knife, right? And she would stab people. I don't remember her powers at all. But obviously, besides those two, we got Denji and the girl and the dogs. And obviously, as promised, the Blood Devil will show up eventually. Other than that, we're like all out of characters. Everybody else died, right? But anyway, I don't think the War Devil can actually kill Mikita. That is another thing I was thinking about too. Like, why is she giving her any autonomy at all? She says because she wants to like fit in, and obviously if she was doing all of the talking, she would obviously come off as a wacky devil. There might be a moment where she should kill her, but she doesn't or something because she's growing to like her. There's definitely going to be something about. There's definitely a reason why the mechanics are set up in this fashion. They feel like they might just chill, bring him back by him saying hey or something goofy with Denji. That's definitely possible. Actually, very likely she threatened her so many times and could theoretically just steal her body at any time, telling the truth, yeah. Well, he's going grey. Nah, he dyed his hair. Look at how cool he is. I guess he's old enough to be grey. I was thinking it was more blonde than grey, I'm gonna be honest. Kobeni's devil is a secret. Kobeni's underrated. That's impossible. Will we see the surviving American brother assassin? Is he still pretending to be somebody else? That was like the resolution of his stuff, right? I'd probably say no, right? Not everybody has to come back. Miller is also on this bullshit that Reyes is going to come back or some shit, or like that's even possible. Because then wouldn't Power... No, because Power like breaks free at the end and they have the dumpster scene. No, Power isn't even one of the ones Makima controls at the end, huh? But that Zintani girl or whatever, the one that has a QU in her name, she was also one of those. So couldn't she theoretically still be alive or some shit? By Miller's logic here, I think Yoshida scared him off. Who's he? I can't think of who he is. She's coming back. Some say War left half intact because they always want conflict. That's cute. That could be a thing. But it's probably deep down because she wanted a friend or something, and that's going to be the resolution. It'll be cute. But other than that, I think we're at our end here with our Chainsaw Man discussion. I look forward to seeing everybody back next week. We have never seen a hybrid die. They're practically immortal. These fucking idiots are dead. The last brother from America. He, as in the Octopus Boy scared him off. I don't remember that at all. It's been a while since I read this goddamn part 1 stuff, alright? But for the YouTube audience, I think that's where we're going to let you off this week. Hopefully this video stays up until the next one comes out and we don't get copied. Another strike on the channel. Hopefully that's the last cough in this video for you guys. But with that being said, be back here next week. Subscribe to the channel. Support links in the description below. Thanks. That was a bad thanks. Thanks.